in our TED Talk, we heard from Angela Lee Duckworth, who talked about grit, and having grit is a passionate thing because it can really take you far in life. She discussed how she left a demanding job to go teach 7th graders math, and how IQs don't always have a role in how smart or how successful someone will be on a particular test. She was convinced that all of her students could learn the material if they were able to just put themselves to work and actually just learned it and, persevered through it all, and that they would be able to learn more. She did various prediction experiments when she went on to graduate school and when she was studying psychology, and she said grit emerged as a predictor of success. She said grit is a passing or perseverance, having stamina, and sticking with something for years. If you have grit, you can be successful, is basically what she said. She said grit matters in school. We need to take care of our best ideas and then test them, and if they fail, we start over, we try again, we have grit, we persevere. She said we need to get our kids more grittier. So I chose Values in Science on page 134, and our book says that a scientific argument refers to those disciplines that use the physical sciences as a model to explain how physical, biological, human, and social entities function and interact. So it's physical science as part of this. And then I went through and picked this subsection of that, which is Prediction in Science on page 135, and it talks about just how using predictions and stuff like that. And our book says means that the theory represents in a claim will tell one that not merely about the instance under consideration, but also it will predict how similar instances will occur. So Angela really uses a lot of these prediction methods in her experiments and her social experiments, with finding that grit emerges as a way to persevere and be more successful. She uses these in her psychological experiments, like at West Point, and then with different businesses and such as that. She determines grit has a lot to do with how successful a person is. And the more grittier we are, the better we'll be at certain things. Like, we'll stick with it for years and we'll persevere through the hard times, and we'll just be more successful at it. And I think that Angela did a great job on her TED Talk, and I would rate it a 10 out of 10 because it really brought a lot of stuff to light that we don't usually think about. Like, having grit is a good asset to your life.